Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're doing a overview review on the V3R that I've been riding around a lot recently. First, let's talk about the front end and the cockpit. So on the Colnago, it has its own Colnago bar, which is actually super comfortable to hold on to, especially when you're climbing this sort of slightly deeper section here. It gives you nice hand holding here to pull on when you're going on the climb, and the stem has allowed it to obviously hide the cables very neatly underneath here. So I'm going to try and get a bit of position here for you. So the cables come through the bar just under here and go under the stem, through the back, and I believe it's through the back of the stem here. I've not actually had one of these apart before, so I'm not sure how this section here works. Either it comes through the front here and goes through and then integrates down to the front brake, which comes out around about here, and then goes through, and I would assume straight down the bottom down to there. But yeah, so the front end is super neat and tidy. The bar is super comfortable, so they've done well with that side of things there for sure. Moving down, this being a wireless bike, it has nothing going on here, but this is where the external cables would come through into here if you're running mechanical, and then shooting down to the mechs themselves mechanically through there. Because it's ETAP, there's no cables there. Di2 would run through the bottom under there as well and come through, so that is purely just for mechanical. This bike is equipped with the SRAM red. I've done a video about this before, not overly happy with how this works. A bike like this should really have CAMPAG on it in my opinion. If you're looking to buy a Colnago, I'd recommend going for the CAMPAG version. It's going to look super nice. It's going to ride really well. It's going to be a little bit lighter, I believe, than this if you went for a sort of like Super Record EPS, Super Record Mechanical. Even Record probably is a little bit lighter than the SRAM red stuff here. But yeah, I've already done a separate video on the group set, so I won't stick around on that one. You can watch that on the channel from a few days back. The seat mechanism system is integrated into the top of the frame here. I'm guessing there's meant to be a plate on here, but being a demo bike, it hasn't got that on there. But being a flat back sort of defuse style post like this one is here, it's super compliant, gives the control that you need for sort of comfort side of things. You got usual adjustments that is pretty standard on most seat clamps there, where you got the nose tilt and the bottom of the back to move the physical saddle around. But overall, I've had no issues with this at all. Once it's set to the correct torque, set it and leave it, and say I did a 50-mile ride yesterday and had no discomfort at all from this system at all here. Wheel-wise, this bike has come with Metron 55s, and these are the SLs. These are a nice lightweight wheel set. Helped this bike get down to 7.4 kilos without pedals, which is really cool for a disc brake bike. Super stable in crosswinds. I've not had any issues at all with these wheels, front or rear. They just go. As soon as you put some power down, they accelerate really well with the bike and catapult you to where they're needed to with no issues whatsoever. On these at the moment, it came with some Hutchinsons. We took those off just because of the time of year, so we put some GP4000s on. First time I've actually ever used a GP4000 tyre. Tread pattern seems quite nice. It dissipated the lot of water we had yesterday on the roads very, very well. And there's a few things that have kind of got stuck in it that we've taken out after cleaning, and it hasn't caused a puncture. These are 28mm tyres on here at the moment, and the clearance in the frame is really good still. So we've got definitely no issues with that at all with clearance. Obviously, being a very common sort of sticking point now is making bikes with a more higher clearance throughout the frames, just so you can get that bit more comfort as well. But the stability on this bike has been incredible for sure. So overall, what have I thought of this bike? So I've ridden 100 kilometers on this bike now. Did a long ride yesterday and a few little rides around that as well. This is the first disc brake road bike that I've ever ridden, which feels like a rim brake bike to build and to ride, which for me is a massive positive point. I feel that most disc brake bikes feel a little compromised when you ride them, because you're stiffening the rear end, you're stiffening the front end to accommodate those disc brakes on there, which is adding weight and compromising overall. It's nice to ride a bike that feels like a rim brake bike again, without having to ride a rim brake bike. So yesterday the weather was pretty atrocious, and it was nice to have some disc brakes, to be honest with you. And riding this bike has almost converted me to disc brake road bikes. It is the first one to do that. The handling is incredible. Out the saddle sort of transition between power is amazing, and the comfort is incredible. So this is definitely a bike I would strongly recommend if you're looking for that higher end sort of road bike disc brake market. Then this is definitely a bike I would be considering. Definitely have the integrated front end that it comes with. Push cam peg on it, not SRAM. Put some nice wheels on. You want to go aero, you want to go climbing, get the weight down a little bit with some sort of shallower depth wheels, like some Campag Bora 40s, would be incredible. The bike rides amazingly, so it's definitely a bike I can strongly recommend to someone who's looking for that super top end bike. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, comment and like, and I'll catch you guys later on for more content. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.